every Temerian hickey chicky buddy. We're in Temeria. Specifically, we're in the area known as White Orchard. It's the prologue part of the game. It is a gigantic game, and we're still in the prologue. Now, let me just show you a few things that I've done so far. I'd like to recap whenever we're playing a huge game like this. So I do have a different suit of armor than what I started with. This is the Kaer Morhen armor, which I get as a Witcher, but then this was better, a Siderian Gambison. So I added that. It's a lot better. See, in fact, you can shift and hold. You'll see how much better it is. So wearing that, we're going to switch out our armor a lot, and we're even going to switch out our bolts once we can craft those. So there's so many things you can do in this game. And there's all kinds of cute little mini games. You know, there's brawling, there's horse races, just all sorts of things. So we'll touch on all that. It's just going to be slow going for a little while because we're still in the prologue. All right, here we are.
'Twas here. One lay there by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to.
We're at a crime scene. The
Watch out
Griffin
for yourself
slayed them
now.
all. Oh, I'll be fine. Oh, you know what? There's nothing to mourn, really. They were Nilfgaardians. Those are the invaders that took over Temeria.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours, just clad in black plate.
He's a really nice
Good
guy.
hunting now.
Dang. We need more people like him in Temeria, and less people like me, I guess. Oh my god, I feel like a douchebag. Alright.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Yeah, see, so we're trying to track and eventually slay the Griffin, and we're investigating this scene where the Griffin killed a bunch of people.
Grounds black, saturated with blood.
Interesting.
A camp.
A camp. It was a camp. Okay. Any other clues? Maybe. There might be something over here. Oh, it's... Okay, so we now have unlocked a new marker. The broken bridge, whenever it says unlocked a new marker, it's essentially a fast travel post. So you can fast travel between these posts, but you have to get off your horse to do it, of course. Ha ha ha. Get it? Okay, here. That was a weird texture. Did you see that? Oh, here. Look. Okay, so the tracks go off in this direction.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
It's cool. He's a good tracker, isn't he? I love tracking. So he's got good ranger skills, good swordsmanship, good Armbrust skills. That's the German word for a crossbow. Okay, we're gonna have to jump across this bridge. Ready? Oh my god, I did it. You know, maybe if we did this during the day, it would be a little easier to spot stuff. Yeah, let's wait until morning, because no one's going anywhere, right? So we just wait until morning like this. There we go. And morning. No. There we go. And now, it's morning. Amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. Temeria is amazing. Alright, so we're following the tracks. Yeah, it is definitely easier to do this quest during the day because you get your bearings a lot easier. Oh, there's something to loot. Let's just loot it really quick. Looks like lavender, wolf's bane. Yeah, all of the herbs and flowers and such, they have different names here in this game. Whoops. Okay.
Griffin's nest.
Ooh.
What remains of it, at least.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, I hope it's a dead griffin.
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Oh no. I would not like to die in that condition. It's the Griffin. Why is it... What?
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Interesting, huh? So what is this? What the hell? Isn't that the Griffin? Oh, it's a cutscene.
Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
I see. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a second. There was a lot of background noise. Sorry about all that stinking background noise. Let's examine the wounds, actually.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Okay, let's determine her age.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old.
Whoa.
Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Hey. Very observant, isn't he? Determine the type.
Shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
A royal griffin. Okay, step away, step away.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive.
Okay, so
Hunted
it's...
the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Okay, so he's mad that his...
Should talk to Vesemir.
Yes, we should talk to Vesemir. Yes, preparing for combat, never underestimate your opponent. So, remember, we do have to prepare for this battle. This is the first boss battle, and it's essentially the boss battle on training wheels, because it's going to not be all that difficult compared to some of the other big boss battles in the game. And what's cool is that it's like an open-ended boss battle. I mean, boss battles happen in the open world, so you can kind of level up your character if you're not ready for them. It's kind of neat, huh? Oh, we can looty tooty. Lootington tootington. I hear it. Yeah, I hear a cuckoo. Cuckoo. Interesting. Now who's this? Oh. He was reading a book and he's got a Valen longsword. We'll have to check that out. That might be better than ours. Let's just see. Don't you love the view from up here? So the graphics, needless to say, are absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. I mean, it feels like you're almost there. And if you take a look way into the distance, all of the trees sway. Even the ones in the very distant, they sway. Look at that. I mean, they spared no expense when, you know, the richness of detail in this game is the best I've seen so far. That's why I wanted... I think I am really going to like this game. You know, there's some slight annoyances, just like any game, but I think it's worth 200 videos at least, if not more. Okay, let's take a look at that sword. It is better than ours, see? So we currently have a Dorian sword equipped, and then this is a Valen longsword. And we can equip it, so let's do it. It's a little... well, yeah, it's a little better than ours. Plus 5% chance to cause bleeding. See, so remember, you have to swap your swords out. Alright, and then here's our alchemy ingredients. Yennefer's letter, burn papers. We haven't, I don't know if we actually read those yet. Oh yeah, this is what I got from that that place house where I got that frying pan from. Okay, so hey, whoa.
Place of power.
Ooh,
it's
yeah.
gotta be.
This is our first place of power. So this is sort of like the rune stones in Skyrim, or you know, the standing stones. Okay, watch what we do. Hold to draw. I just gained an ability point. There it is. So now, and it also gives you a slight buff on one of your skills. So now my Quinn sign is buffed for a little while. See? So if I do Quinn, now it's a little stronger than before. Let's go into our character, and then we'll use the... oh, where's my character? Oh, come on! Yeah, press escape to close the bestiary. Oh, God. Okay, that's annoying. I'm trying to get to my character page. Yeah, there we go. So I have one skill to spend, and we've already spent one skill on muscle memory. See, and if we want to unlock a new skill, we only have one more slot, so we have to be careful. Why don't we buff that up a little bit more, since we use that more than anything, right? Activate. Select slot. I'm trying to upgrade it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yes, I do want to upgrade. Yay. Okay, now we're the current level. Now our fast attack damage is increased by 10%. Good. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're getting closer to fighting the Griffin. It even suggests what level you should be when you finally chop the Griffin. Yeah, now we have to talk to Vesemir, who's our friend back in White Orchard. So let's go over there. and call our horse, which is X. Come on, horse. He's always conveniently nearby. It's kind of a, it's sort of like an endless horse that never dies. He can't die in this game, so you've always got access to him. And it's always just Roach. I mean, I assume it is. I don't think he could. I can't imagine him dying and then being replaced by another horse. Of course. I know, bad puns. Hey, what's this? It's an abandoned village. It's the first time I... Oh.
Hey there.
Wow. Okay, let's not get sidetracked right now. Let's talk to Vesemir. I want to work on the main quest, right? Now, there is a signpost. Remember, I just told you about the signposts. Well, since we got a signpost, let's fast travel. Yes. Select a destination. We know how to do that. Yes, we know. Use that to open regional map. Okay, this won't come up every time. It just comes up the first time we do this. So where's White Orchard? Yeah, it is. And we're going to fast travel here. That's how you do it. Yeah, we are. That didn't take long, did it? Now we have to go into the tavern and talk to Vesemir. Hey, Goose. Whoops. Hey, Mother Goose.
Boy in Clements. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, yes, this boy. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
What was he talking to him about? Anyway, Vesemir, we're ready to kill thy Griffin.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I've accepted a contract for the Griffin.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him.
Exactly.
What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
Yep.
And how's that going?
Well, I've got buckthorn. Well, I got some buckthorn already. See?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside.
Of course
Remember
it is.
Tredigor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap?
Yep.
You spent half...
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Okay, so anyway, got some info about thy Griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male. Had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
And all it did...
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
I'm a professional Griffin slayer.
If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
Not quite yet. Let's wait, yeah.
Later, Vesemir.
Yeah. What I want to do is work on a few side quests first. It probably tells us what level we should be at to take him on. And I wish it wasn't so hard to find the quests. Yeah, see, suggested level 3 and we're still only at level 2. So why don't we do a few side quests? And we have a few of them. So there's On Death's Bed. So while preparing to hunt the Griffin, he had come across one of the beast's victims. So we have to make this swallow potion. Let me show you. I've got everything except one ingredient, I think. Oh, God, why does this have to be so... There it is. So swallow is right here. Ingredients missing. Yeah. It never failed to remind me that I've got things missing. It's a drowner brain, so we just have to kill some drowners. So it turns out that drowners are not too far off. They're in the swamp areas of White Orchard, so we just have to find them. I don't think we're going to find any drowners this way, but let's at least set ourselves up for it, and then we'll continue in the next video. Okay, over here in the swamps, there's drowners over here. So what we'll do is fast travel over here, and here we are, back at the garrison, and I need my horse. Come on, horse. Of course. Ooh, what's he doing? Get over here. Alright, so here, we're going to do this in the next video. I just kind of wanted to set up the situation. So we're going to head over into the marshes, and then we'll find a drowner nest, and we'll kill some drowners, alright? It's right there. In fact, there they are right there. See, I remember them when I was walking by last time. So if you like this one, you can subscribe to my channel and you'll get all these Witcher 3 videos in your inbox. I also upload Skyrim and Fallout. I'll do Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm still doing The Evil Within, all kinds of stuff. And then I'm doing some new games in the fall. It's just that I want to concentrate on The Witcher, and Fallout 3, and Skyrim for a while. So those will be the main games on the channel, okay? If you support my channel, I really appreciate it. Please support my advertisers. That helps me out, and it helps them out, and it helps you out because I get to keep making videos, alright? We'll see you next time in the swamp. Thanks for watching.